Hi everybody, just a quick tutorial on the Kettlebell Windmill. Let me show you what it looks like. You can snatch or press to this overhead position. Turn those feet away from the bell. Find that stance. Rotate outward, so this is wonderful for rotation. I'm going to hinge that back hip. Back knee stays straight, front knee bends. You'll see variations on that, but this is the way I like to do it. Find your depth. Your depth may be here or a little bit lower, but that top arm stays locked out. You should feel a stretch through the hip and the shoulder. Push through the bell and return to start. So let's break it down without the kettlebell. So you can try this first without the bell. So feet are hip width apart. I'm going to rotate my toes roughly 45 degrees. Sometimes this foot may come in a bit. That's okay. Just find your stance. Push through that back hip, and you'll play with your width of how far you need your feet apart. Everybody might vary a little bit there. So from here, I'm going to rotate outward, push through the hip, and this opposite arm, I like to just press it against my leg as I rotate downward. Push through the bell and back to start. If you have that range of motion without the bell, let's try it with a light kettlebell. This is an 8 kilogram. So again, feet are hip width apart. I'm going to rotate my toes roughly 45 degrees away from the bell. This foot usually comes a little behind the back foot. That's okay. And you will find your personal width here. So from here, you have the shoulders in the socket. We're going to rotate outward. So wonderful for the rotation. Keep that arm locked out. Hinge the hip, nice and slow. Pushing this opposite arm against the leg. Push through the bell and return. Bring that bell to the rack. Swing switch, and let's do it on the other side. Clean or snatch the bell to this overhead position. Turn the feet away from the bell. Front knee is soft, back knee is straight as you can keep it. It's okay if it bends if you need to. Everybody's mobility is different there. So from here, this arm will track down. We're going to rotate outward. Nice lock out here. Slide, hinge the hip. So start over again. We're going to rotate outward. You're going to hinge the hip. So hinge, bend that knee, and slide into your depth. Push through the bell, nice and easy. And back to rack. Let me show you from the side. Clean or snatch to that overhead position. Feet turn away from the bell. Hinge that hip. Front knee bends. Slide the arm down. Push through the bell. Return to start. On the left, overhead position, feet turn away from the bell. Going to hinge, rotate outward, hinge the hip, slide that arm down, find your depth, push through the bell, return to rack. Park the bell.